Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. Today I'm going to do a you versus them love reading. Make sure that you're checking your rising, your sun, your moon, and your Venus sign. Also, this is a general reading, so understand that the roles can be reversed, okay? Let's get 5 shuffles for Sagittarius and their person. Universe, spirits, and guides, what can you tell me about Sagittarius and their person? 1. 4 more shuffles for Sagittarius and their person, please. More shuffles for Sagittarius and their person. Last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Do it left or right. We're gonna do top and bottom. Oops, wrong way. That was the wrong way. Oof. Okay. Remember, roles can be reversed, okay? Just take it as it resonates. All right, Sagittarius. So your overall energy here is the 8 of Wands in reverse. Why is the 8 of Wands in reverse here for Sagittarius? There's an energetic distance, a drainage of energy. In some ways, not even feeling stable enough to have a conversation. If you were to say anything, it would just, you would feel like it would leave you depleted again, possibly even in a financially unstable state. That's for some, not for everyone. You feel like you cannot talk to this person. Even if you wanted to, you know there would be parts of you that would die a little inside. You've been fighting for too long. You can't. Communicating with this person puts you in a different place, a place you don't want to be in. Sometimes you may feel like you do want to say something to this person, but you know what happens when you do. The 8 of Wands clarified by the 9 of Wands. The 8 of Wands in reverse clarified by the 9 of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Coins in reverse tells me you don't feel like communicating with this person is a very good idea. Why? I feel like there's something quite snaky about this individual. Having almost no trust in someone. Somebody that you love. Mutual love. The Queen of Cups tells me. But do you feel like they would drain your love if you tried to communicate? Yes? The Nine of Wands in reverse tells me yes. Is it worth it to you? The Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands, both in the upright, tells me no. How you feel is the Four of Wands in reverse. Why is the Four of Wands in reverse here for Sagittarius? A shuffle. This connection has drained you to the bitter end. It's like trying to drink from the same well over and over again, knowing that all you're getting is air. It's empty, it's empty. Sometimes you may even ignore how heavy this is on you. The Three of Wands in reverse tells me that the frustration is getting worse because the Four of Wands in reverse is right here, which means it just keeps getting worse, to the Nine of Wands in reverse, to the Ten of Wands. But are you willing to ignore all of that? Is this you ignoring how it makes you feel? Every time you try to take a drink out of that empty well, how do you feel? You feel dehydrated. You feel fucking exhausted. The way that you view them is the moon. Why does Sagittarius view this person as the moon? How many regrets do you feel like this person is hiding from you? How many hopes have they lost that was buried deep? You feel like they're not telling anyone. All of those regrets, that's hidden. A loss of faith. Where do you feel like they are hiding? Hiding all of these regrets and all of this loss of faith and hopelessness. You seem to pick it up when they put it down in that well of yours. How many times are you going to drink from that empty well? How many times are they going to leave you nothing to consume, nothing to drink, nothing in the well? The action that you plan on taking is the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Last shuffle. You love them. Sometimes you feel like you would drink every last drop of the nothing that they filled your cup with. To have a taste of what? To have a taste of nothing. Let me put my cat in my room. Excuse me. Thank you. Love this person. Or at least there's a very deep connection that you have, and it's on both sides regardless, because the Queen of Cups is here, which tells me that it's mutual. Doesn't matter whose side it's on, the Queen of Cups is always mutual. Sometimes the Hermit in reverse can represent somebody ready to come out. Ready to come out. Come out of hiding, or, you know, somebody who's already learned a lot, now they're ready to come out and share their knowledge and tell the world, maybe. Wouldn't that be amazing? To tell this person how you really feel. But how can you tell somebody how you truly feel? How can you do anything when you've been drinking from an empty well? Well, you do nothing. You gain perspective. Gain perspective on what? That maybe that well seems to just always run dry because you're the only one that's filling it. Your person's energy is the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Sagittarius' person? I'm not taking all those. Acknowledging that you cannot fill somebody's cup. And whether you want to or not, acknowledging that you can't blame someone for that. They know that they need to walk away to work on themselves, and they're very clear on it. The 8 of Coins next to the 7 of Cups in reverse tells me that this person has to walk away. They feel like they need to, because there's something that they need to work on, whether that's finances or work or themselves, whatever it is, they're seeing that very clearly. The 7 of Cups upside down. Who can keep 7 of Cups full that are upside down? They're moving quite quickly to do so. Very determined energy. Very sure this is what they need to do. Do you stop them? The way that they feel is the 4 of Swords. Why is the 4 of Swords here? Last shuffle. This person has a lot of decisions to make, a lot of thinking to do, a lot of work to be done, trying to make a head over heart decision, because the 8 and the 9 of Pentacles tells me, going from the 8 to the 9, that they have to walk away to work on themselves to get to this point. They're thinking heavily on how to do that, on to find self-sufficiency, to be logical and finding resolution and independence in doing so. Maybe this isn't something that you want to hear. They can't fill your well because they're trying to fill their own. How they view you is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Why does Sagittarius' person view Sagittarius as the Queen of Swords in reverse? Last shuffle. Well, it is no wonder. It is no wonder why they're walking away. And this is not your fault. This needs to be done whether or not they view you in this way. The Queen of Swords in the upright is somebody that is receptive, somebody who's been through a lot but can contain their emotions, but also doesn't put up with any bullshit. But the Queen of Swords in reverse will beat your fucking ass. Now why? Why do they feel like you're the Queen of Swords in reverse? Well, because you view this as a missed opportunity, because you feel as though you've been bamboozled in a way. You feel like you've been breadcrumbed. And you're pissed. There's things that they don't want to see. They have a fear fear of coming towards you. I would be too if I viewed you as the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse is pretty mean. Now, this isn't necessarily your truth. This is just their truth, right? A lot of sword energy here. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords. And what's right on the outskirts of the Knight of Swords? Well, the Ace of Coins in reverse. The Page of Coins in reverse. Missed opportunity, breadcrumbed all across the board. Maybe they thought that you breadcrumbed them, or maybe they feel like you are furious. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why? Well, because you feel as though you've been breadcrumbed. You feel like this was a missed opportunity, possibly because you feel like they breadcrumbed you. Maybe they did. But they know if they come towards you, or at least they feel like if they come towards you, it's war. They're afraid of that, whether they tell you or not. So they want to just walk away, regardless of the love. Queen of Cups showing up twice here. The action that they plan on taking is the Fool in reverse. Why is the Fool in reverse here for Sagittarius' person? Last shuffle. Ooh. No. They can't feel that well. They feel like they can't feel that well. There's a huge hesitancy here. Frustration. Frustration that there can't be a new start here in the way that they want. A lot of self-doubts. Maybe a little bit of insecurity. They may act out in a reckless or immature manner. They cannot give to this well here. The Ace of Wands in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Strength in reverse. They can't. They cannot give to this right now. They have to find their independence. They have to fill their own well first. No matter how much we love someone. Sorry, camera shut off. No matter how much we love someone, sometimes we gotta let them go. Let them walk. So what happens? What is the most likely outcome between Sagittarius and their person? Last shuffle. Well, like I said, Sagittarius, this person needs to fill their own well. They need to find their independence. There may be a lot of internal conflict within doing so. Maybe a lot of actual conflict, whatever the case is. Let them. Let them find their independence. Let them find their independence. Slow and steady. Be patient. Once they do, and they come back around, possibly, they'll be a lot more stable. Maybe even stable enough to fill that well just a little bit. One drop at a time. Let them go. If this applies to you, let them go. Let them learn how to fill their own well, because they aren't drinking out of your well right now. They feel like there's poison in that well. Let them fill their own well. Then maybe you guys can share. Fill your own well. Don't wait for them to do it. They need to fill theirs. Then share the well. Share the wealth. That was a bad dad joke, but you know what I mean? But they may come back around, Sagittarius, but share the wealth. It was a pleasure to read your cards. I'll catch you next time.